Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance was almost perfect if it wasn't for this one fatal flaw. No, not the camera issues, not the VR missions, not the length of the game, not the platforming in that one DLC. No, there is one singular flaw that keeps MGR from being a perfect piece of media. And it is this enemy right here. I hate this enemy is called Grad, but we might as well call it Brad, but without the R. So Brad right here, this dude, alright, this guy, look at him. Beep, 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 beep. Pop him in the head. Ooh, silly little guy. No, he's not a silly little guy. He is a war criminal. This dude is technically the third boss of MGR, but that placement has more technicalities than MatPat's latest FNAF theories.
After long intensive research, I've come to the conclusion that William Afton would indeed beat Henry Emily in an oiled-up porking contest.
This thing isn't even replayable from the chapter selection screen, which honestly is probably for the better, because anyone actively seeking out to replay this boss needs to be euthanized at the nearest possible date. Were you enjoying slicing everything around you without a second thought? Well, here he is, the court of law, to remind you that your actions have consequences with its hefty, mighty shield. Were you enjoying running through this doo-doo bad level? I wasn't. Here's a literal wall. The boss fight itself isn't even anything noteworthy either, compared to the likes of Armstrong or even Sam. The Sam fight is the most bare bones a fight can get. It's literally just two dudes in the desert whacking each other with their electrified rods. Brad, on the other hand, is in a small room with tanks of something, and you're meant to not get smashed, bashed, or crashed by this vertically challenged Evangelion wannabe. And unlike other boss fights, this fight actually has no music at all. Odd choice on the developer's part. I guess they really wanted to sell the atmosphere that you're alone in this cold, dark, damp room with just you and this Grad. Oh, there's two. Okay, never mind. There's actually two of them, of course. Guess I'll die. It wouldn't be so bad if this was the only time we saw this dude, but he appears for the rest of the campaign. How do you get beat as a boss and you still have the nerve to show your face around town, dude? Leave. He's not that bad as an enemy after you get the dock scene played. But before that, he's straight up the biggest annoyance in the history of annoying. I have such good bars, dude. Oh my god. Luckily, he only appears a handful of times throughout the main campaign, because it's at this part in the game the developers gave up. The first Grad is the boss fight, which I've expressed many of times is terrible and by far the worst in the game. There is no unique music, no cool gimmick, not even an achievement. This fight just sucks. We're gonna call this one Brad. After the Brad fight, we don't see any Grads for a whole one fight before, oh wait, there he is again. This time, however, they deployed Jared and Garrett. The placement of these two isn't all that bad in retrospective. There's a big open space, and so you kind of have room to run around. Because of that, I'm giving it a 4 out of 10 on the how bad is this Grad encounter meter. The next Grad appears after the train section, and it's up there, right there. He's right there. This one's kind of funny, because you get to destroy government-funded infrastructure in a semi-legal way. So this one's a little bit higher. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Now, I apologize for anything I say in this section. I have rather strong feelings for this fight. So in RO4, after Dr. unhacks the elevator, there's actually a secret mission where you have to stay in the lobby room and kill a bunch of enemies. And I know this because I had to 100% this game, which I did. I have all the achievements, by the way. Every achievement, I have all of the achievements. Look at that, I have all of them. And this is already annoying enough. But it gets so much worse when this dude rolls up and all you have is sub-weapons and these janky turrets, and if any of them break, then boo-hoo, good luck to the game. This is by far the worst encounter on the scale, 10 out of 10. Get off my screen, you dirty, dirty man. Down to only 2 Grads left, but I can't really remember where the next one's located. Oh, my, there, freeze frame. Did you see that? If you blink, you'll miss it. Yes, that was in fact a That was in fact a Grad encounter. However, I own the Fox Blade, the most broken blade in this silly little video game from 2013 by Konami and Blizzard Gaming. Final one is not really that noteworthy either. You can kind of just sneak through it. So there, that is every Grad in the main campaign. Now please enjoy this awesome montage with cool editing and sparkling lights like a Blue Lock TikTok edit.
When I was a young boy.
Whoops, that is the wrong song, my bad.
It's over!
So we're just gonna take turns reading. I'll read the first slide, then you read the next, and we'll just alternate. Ready?
Okay.
First slide. Bad boss. Not replayable. That's stupid. He's in the worst level. Also stupid. He has no cool music. Becomes a common enemy after we beat him. He has a dumb design, and he has shields.
Grad.
And he has shields. Pretty lame.
He is boring as frick. He's not as cool as Samuel.
Can you read the bottom for me, please?
I agree. What the fuck?
Whoops.
Bad gameplay here.
We're gonna move right past this one. His name rhymes with bad. Grad, more like bad, more like... Hold up. Grad, more like Brad, more like bad.
Ooh. No achievement? He's not even a boss. He's like a mini boss. He's not even worthy of being a boss.
I don't like Grad. I really don't like Grad.
Zero drip. Unlike Goku.
This post has been hacked by real graders. Repost if you're a real grader.
In conclusion, this is why I believe I should qualify for the next Creator Clash.
Wait.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
Alright, y'all. That's it for me. If you enjoyed this video, that's good.
He's a landlord too. He's probably a landlord.